Hello, this is your boy Big Malone. I am commentating for Third Strike. We're going to see some high-scoring, high-T action today, the kind you'd only see from real Shmup Pro. We got a real game ahead here with some real mechanics, real setups, and real scoring. So please strap yourselves in. Take a bio right now if you have the opportunity. This is about to get wild. He's going to do things you will not see in a survival run, all for the sake of score, all for the sake of your entertainment. So let's make it happen. And also with me, I got my boy.
And yeah, the man. Well, you want an introduction of EspGaluda? Right. It's very simple. It's only I'm going to say that it's some story. After the near death of Cape, after if I remember correctly, the first board, the Milk Cave, the Townsend Caves, if I remember right, they were going to escape shmups altogether. No more cave shmups until, if I remember, the PNB, the Chinese PNB started to become more popular, and they got the license to do Pachidos, to Pachitos. After that, they simply made with the I can say it, the good exception gives shmups, OJ and Ketsu. After that, they made this because only it was because of new players. The game is still to a power.
Yeah, that's our
Let's go.
boy here, Jang, with a little bit of history behind it, giving you the facts. I've never actually played this before, but as you can see, he is off to the races already. Our boy Third Strike, he's going right in there. You see that he's point blanking. He memoed where all this stuff is spawning. This is what I'm talking about, high T, high scoring action.
Yeah, very high T. Honestly, I can't say really offensive stuff, so I'm going to say that it's the funny shmup game. Funny shmup game about fairies. Or Doko 0.235.
All right, just in, we got a donation from the Reaper, donating for a no death run because clearly I haven't achieved that in my own life. You have a 50 soy bucks bounty if you can get a no death run, so you better do it because those shorties are counting on you.
Go ahead. This is for Toa, the Topland save, like it's a Sexor save. This is Toa power, and you have to make it.
Hey, Toapland's not necessarily my favorite company, but you know what? Without them, we wouldn't be where we are today. So I want to say to all my homies in the audience, everybody who knows a little about this genre, let's give a toast to Toapland. Let's give a soy jack to Toapland because without him, we wouldn't be where we are today with those 10 out of 10 devs that learned so many things.
No, you have to give a Toa. Say Toa in chat. You are
Yeah, give us a Toa power.
Toa power, yes!
So yeah, I know this game has bullet slowdown and he's using it more to cancel than just to make the game slow and boring. Hence, high T action.
Yeah. It's a pretty good mechanic to learn shmups, but that isn't like hormonal activity.
Well, pattern recognition is a really big skill. Like, I played a lot of games that were more about reflecting and just going through patterns instead of actually dodging them. So my resource management got better, but my dodging was crap. Yeah, if you can see it slow in real time, it gives you time to think, okay, how do I deal with this if this was real time versus slow time? All I gotta say is stop. Toa time.
Alright, Toa.
That's all.
And after that, I'm going to say something else. The slowdown can be, aside from a learning tool, it's a funny mechanic because let's see, it makes more better patterns because they aren't made exactly easier if it is done correctly. You have to use it with a strategy to cap not overlapping patterns so you don't die when you slow it down, mixed with recognizing if the speeding increase or slow down is something correct or useful for your situation.
Okay, so we got a bounty from Boss Cat. I'm donating 50 soy bucks to see if this runner can beat the game faster, that can finish my pizza. Let's go. And we all know that Boss Cat's a fast pizza eater. So let's see if we can kick this into high gear with even higher T. We're talking a score speed run. We're talking about cranking out that time multiplier at the end of the stage. Can our hero, Third Strike, achieve such a thing?
Will mistaken, it is in one of those people who says 25 CCs are the way to play shmups. Are to give money to the operator. Nah. You're 1 CC power. Honestly, aside from that, do you have to eat pizza so rapidly? Enjoy it. Because that's more fun.
All right, we got our next donation in. It's from Credit King. He said, for every credit that you use, I will give 200 soy bucks. That's right, 200 soy bucks, because this guy wants you to 5cc. He gets sick pleasure out of convincing people to die to get more credits. So you know what? Do not give in to this guy. Do not give in to him.
Do not. You need dual power. You need to raise shmups. Put them on a pedestal. Don't fall. Or, yeah, don't fall for the crit thing, Sarah. For that, the game is going very relaxingly. It's going pretty well.
Well, of course, one thing I also know about this game, if I'm not mistaken, you got the focus shot and the normal shot, so it looks like he just definitely memoed his route where he's just blowing things up before they even come on screen. The sign of a good few easy stages.
Yeah. And the sign of a good player, which is honestly good practice because you haven't seen practice runs of this shit.
And for those of you not in the know, a lot of games get hard on stage 4 on purpose because the word for 4 in Chinese and in Japanese is the same sound as the word for death. In Chinese, it's I think it's really similar in Japanese, so it's kind of a pun that, yeah, by the time you get to stage 4, it's the get off the cab moment. It's the time where somebody, like the Credit King, will try to dupe you into dying on purpose, but we ain't about that here in Africa. That's not how we do things.
Neither in Toaland. So, you cannot die. And remember, use bombs. Always use bombs if you have fears.
But this is a cave game, bro. If you're trying to score, you don't get to use bombs. You're not allowed to use bombs. You're going to give you all the candy in the world. You're not allowed to do it.
Good. They are always good. Bomba.
Say no to bombs and yes to games that let you use bombs.
Yes to bombs. Bombs are fun.
Anna, this is high T, high testosterone survival. High testosterone survival.
Explosion is high T. High T is big explosions. Low T is literally not playing without your resources. Apache, I can't tell anything.
He's trying to beat his previous score that he did in another event. So that's why he's going for it. This is definitely not speed killing. You can tell he's doing a bit of milking here, trying to use some of that cancel action.
That dodging power, which is tough.
Yes. All right, and this is a good one for Toa Power and a good one for a lot of shmups we play. This is from Memoir Man 2000. I'd like to donate 100 soy tokens in honor of all the forgotten video game characters. May they find our ways back into their hearts. We're talking the SDOJ girls. We're talking these characters. We're talking the 4 Gigawing pilots that got bastardized by the second game. We're talking the pilots with no names in Gigawing Generations. We're talking the Ketsui guys. Do you even really remember their names? No. We're talking all those guys. Donations for them.
Yuma, Kawase, don't remember the other, and Yume. I'm autistic emotional stories. I'm normal. What is the story of the game or no?
I just got a $5 donation from a guy called the Informer that said, actually, if you use the cheat code in Gigawing 2, you can use the ships of all the Gigawing people. But that's actually wrong. Actually, it's not the characters are not in Gigawing 2, it's their ships in Gigawing 2. Whereas like this, I don't even think this has a single cameo from another game. You're just kind of chilling. You don't suddenly see Tiger and Panzer or whatever the combo's name is show up Nope, not in a cave game. You don't see no Mushihaime wannabe princess insect Bookadook. Nope, none of that here. Just good old fashioned dodging with some slowdown.
Special. This is Toa pattern. As following that, this is the good speed zone. It's starting to get Nagarega cell shift pretty base.
I just got a donation from the Low T Rider. He says donating. This is 200 soy boy tokens for donating. Shout out for my cat, Mr. Whiskers, who can speed run any game as long as he sits on the controller long enough and mashes my one button that gives me a credit, a bomb, and shoots long enough. Credit feeding power for all. One love.
Actually, there's a simple rule for shmups. It's only one credit. If you lose, you haven't finished the game. You need to beat it with just one fucking credit. It's a fact that is in a lie, that is in a certain food that can be denied. That is a fact. When your cat didn't beat anything, you can claim not to slap him. So it can be from their team. Right. Okay. I'm stronger now. Okay. A cannon section, that's pretty base. Excellent dodging.
Look, you have little weak cannon sections. Where I come from, Rising Land, we have entire turret walls. We're talking full-blown walls where if you do not speed kill the first turret, you are trapped like a little
You
puppet
die.
unless it's a bomb. But you know what? Where I come from, you can bomb because if you bomb, it's based enough that you keep getting bombs back as you die. In most of these 10 out of 10 Yagawa games, some people fear Yagawa, but you know what? Go in with no fear. Use those bombs, use those resources. They were there for a reason. Unlike this cave scoring that punishes you for daring to use your bomb. Daring to use your bomb, you don't get to have any score, no fun allowed. Unlike Rising, where you're going back and forth, you are dancing the line of death non-stop, but not in cave. Nope, the moment you die, the moment you bomb, it is all over. So yeah, in Rising Land, we know all about turret walls. Over in Bafrica, Mozambique section.
Yeah, and that's the reason Rising was more Toa. Sadly, sadly Toa. Honestly, both are Toa, but one is autistic Toa and the other is bomb Toa or funny Toa. Funny Toa is better. Not autistic on the sense of being offensive, autistic on the sense of being weird. Colloquial autism.
DE Baff just donated 20 milk coins to say, yo, dog, you actually use your bomb in this game to score. No, to me, it's not a bomb. It's a slowdown to shield. It's not a real bomb. But I get what he's trying to say with all these big, juicy cancels. Because you know what? I'll give Cave credit. You got them big, juicy cancels. If you time it, not only is it survival mechanic, but them big, juicy cancels give you big, juicy points for high T, high action, high octane gaming, courtesy of the Milk Farm.
Yeah, high Toa action. High B5 action. Something. This is from Dyson. Dyson who started the fucking bullet spam. And I'm not joking, that is a given. Something with Brad Street. The stuff. Aside from that, what can I tell from this pattern? It's really fun. It's a pretty mix of micro and macro with a lot of spacing in.
All right, we're on that infamous stage 4, stage 6. We're talking death right here. Let's see if it's like every other game, where that moment you hit the 4, like get off the cab, drop. You don't know how to play. If you don't know how to memo, get the hell out of here.
No micro, non macro, no Any dodging?
No macro, no micro, no resources, no hope. Nah, I'm just kidding. This is third strike. He can make miracles happen.
Yeah, this strike is a very good player. Can make it.
You know, it's the third strike, the third chapter. He can teach you to fight a little faster. You can start with any game, so make the choice right. Come on, you know that song. You played Third Strike. Oh, he took a hit, but you know what? He's doing it for showmanship. No, he's doing it for showmanship. Resources. Don't you get a bomb or something, some resources back when you take a hit?
You get a bomb. He's making it on purpose.
Well, no, look at the upper right. He's got a ton of hearts, man. He's got a ton of resources. But you know what? Again, Cave, I don't know if he screwed his score by taking that hit or if that was on purpose. I don't know if he's sandbagging.
I'm going to say that it's a miss. He had a route with no missing, but he missed, and now he has his second route. He memorized 5 routes at least.
Right, we got 100 soy coins from the Star Collector. He says for every cancel on the screen, that's another soy coin donated for the cause.
That's much better. Much better, much more skillful. Thanks a lot. Aside from that, what can I say? Don't fall under the trap of the literally getting stuck on a wall. I have seen it a lot of players that on stage 4 they die stupidly in those fucking beasts. No, they aren't beasts, they are fucking beasts. They are beasts. They look like beasts. Those are beasts.
I got a comment for a bit of the chat. First off, for Slurpee Ninja, you don't play Third Strike. Third Strike plays you, and he ain't playing around. He's trying to make this happen, one bit at a time. And then I just got 20 Anathema coins from my boy Wabby Legs saying that you can't take a hit in this game. But you know what? It doesn't matter. He's going to find some phantom score technique you guys have never seen. East or West. No coast has seen it. No part of the world. We're talking the secret Portuguese score technique that only he knows that's going to get him to his goal. It's going to give him the strength for that victory that he's looking for. That's 70 million. 70 million shorties are counting on this guy, or bad things might happen. They might not get their bootleg B-Storm PCB if he can't get that 70 million. So come on, everybody. Spam some emotes in chat. We need that 70 million for African PCBs, a B-Storm.
We need more PCBs. Mamacap isn't the same. We need those PCBs, like, not the same. Honestly, what is the political situation of Africa at the moment? They are getting PCBs or they are suffering from?
We're suffering from boredom. We need PCBs from your donations. That's what all these coins are for. We talk to rich international donors, and we just convert these coins so we can get more PCBs, bootleg or otherwise.
Nice. Oh, you are still at PCBs. What PCBs you have? Garega ones? Topland ones?
You think we can afford Garega PCBs? Nah, man. We're starting with stuff like Turbo Force. Good old Turbo Force and Zing Zing Zip. That's the core of our production.
Nice. That's the Sonic Green style.
We got Willa Bean asking about PCP. Nah, brah. You do not play these games on PCB unless you're playing Ketsui, because Ketsui's a high aggression IT game. No, for this kind of game, a little bit of alcohol kind of gets the nerves off. So save your PCB for when you're playing on that Ketsui PCB that you got from the money that you acquired while selling the PCP on PCP, beating up the cops on PCP. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah. Or the more simple one, you can get a pirate one. Doesn't care about it. Honestly.
Are you saying that you would copy a floppy? Are you saying that you would just walk up and buy an illegal copy of a game? We do not condone piracy over here in Africa. Piracy is why we do not have as many jobs as we could. Because of people like you buying bootleg PCBs from other countries.
Youth market. Honestly, Africa, it's alright with the terms of PCBs, but you get more by, I don't know, emulating them. That you can obtain, more games, things like that, or gave support to the people who make them. No donate to them, and you don't buy from software.
Hey, Jung, I just got 20 Chitta coins to ask you a question from a pimp named DMC STG. He says, what's your overall opinion on Cave, brah?
It's okay. They got the same creative sense as Topland, but because it lasted longer and had more card share difficulties by the lack of popularity of the genre, or shooters, what I like to call them honestly, they started to become very derivative.
So you're telling me the most overhyped company in the entire genre, where I can milk the most social credit from, is only okay? What kind of gamer are you? You're supposed to hype them up too. You know about the unholy trinity of games. They're only okay. Dude, all you gotta do is play DDP or friggin' Ketsoy, and boom, a billion people show up your channel like, oh my god, a new player of these. And they're only okay?
Honestly, yeah, I can put the social credit already. Epic Rising. I'm joking. Honestly, yeah, the thing is that game becomes derivative. Plan, for example, had a lot of creative ideas, but aside from this, even if they had a very small time frame for they existed, they the same. It's like Wang, the original Apache, Dan con Fibero, but after the 2004, they started making the same. Even if I love Ibarra, honestly, Ibarra is a invasion of other things. And that was the start of the end.
You know, it's really all about NMK. They were the real innovators. Like, people are like, oh, cave this, cave that. Dude, how many games do you play where you can bounce off of a floor and just keep scoring? Or the first thing you do is go straight into floor and farm. That's what real gaming is. Okay, so we got some angel thing. Is this the last boss or is there another stage? How long and how far does this go? Oh, look at that. He took another strategic hit to get his meter back. He's going to do a big, juicy cancel. Massive, juicy cancel. We're talking all the points with a secret technique that only Third Strike can provide here live, raw, at this event.
It's making big replays. It's a pretty big brain man. It's making. I just
All
say
right.
go all the way. No, I said don't go all the way on that way. Us on Shmuptember.
We just got another donation coming in. It's called the Pixel Collector. 1 Chitta coin for every pixel of bullet that comes on the screen that he doesn't get hit by. Oh, we're up in the stakes now.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, Bath just claimed there's grazing in this game, so what are we trying to do? Mixing some of that Cybariar where you're grazing for points? He's going for the ultimate graze, probably. And Slurpee said one of my favorite phrases, real gaming, like real hardware.
The real hardware, honestly, if it's, I can say it, the best games can run on the hardware only are really, I can say, they're very scum interactive. Normally they remove emulation or something like that. Talking about Shmup, which sadly don't have a lot of new games and even less arcade games, but thank you. Unless the game is very base, let them do what is the game that they made for arcade.
We got a donation from Not Synth Ricardo for 5 Chitta coins. He says, donation every time I rage quit a game, a dad shite game. Keep it up, runners. I'm kidding. He don't do it like that. Somebody be faking it.
That's it. That's it.
So DMC told me there's 5, 1, and 5, 2. Why not just call it 6? Why do they need such a numbering convention? Is it there to confuse you? To give you hope? Like, is there like a special stage 6 if you do the special Bukaduke 360 setup where it's like, yeah, if you score enough and then use the cancel just right, then you graze enough bullets, a massive THB called like, I don't know, Chubachi comes out, and then everybody simps over it. Is that how we're going to do things here in this game?
Or something much better, it's going to be the Sulachi. It will make their task play and it will force you into frame perfect dodges. Cape Predict is latchy. It's just that we didn't really get it.
Oh, we got a donation from Aqua. 5 soy coins. He said, donating to see if this runner can dodge bullets better than I can dodge my responsibility.
Honestly, I think that he won't be able because Shimons are irresponsible. You cannot touch responsibility with Shimons. You have to deal with it. No, no soy coin. This great, no soy coin. I did move the passes from the Wall of Death. That's pretty perfect. Has a lot of life as well. We'll make it.
Resource Spammer 420 just donated 5 soy coins to say, let's keep this screen filled with explosions. This donation's for more bombs and fewer deaths.
Less bombs? No.
More bombs and less deaths. We're talking
deaths.
more bombs.
Yeah. More bombs, less deaths.
Come on, you heard that song from Biggie? The more bombs he runs across, the less deaths that he sees.
Probably don't use them on the first side of the something dangerous. Them because they're very fun. Ace cancel.
All right, you got one wing off.
Yeah, it's making it. We'll get to the fucking TLB, which I will tell the lore autistically. The things I remember. If I remember, this was the father of both of these two main characters which you play as. And it wants to kill you because you were going to destroy, I don't remember, his fucking legacy or something. His monarchy. Oh, probably it's infanticide. Yeah, that's very fucking grim. Really, Alchemy stories are very fucking weird, honestly. They're negative, but they're very fucking dark.
All right, we got another donation from. This is from Pro Tag Man 2000. Shout out to the poor enemies, the poor children in the oven, as somebody in chat called it, who think they can take on our hero. Clearly, they need better job training. They need better patterns. They need a second loop. They need a second chance, but they're not going to get that because Third Strike already got you covered.
They won. Third Strike has already won. It has a lot of resources, abilities, a lot of shit. Really, it's playing very well. Amazing. Now for the final boss. 75% of the fucking challenge of this run. Go!
You know, DMC's like alone, Malone, more like alone. You know what? I'm alone in my struggle. I'm fighting to try to restore the glory to Rising that we'll never get again after they screwed up with the Loop Master. But it's okay because we're going to loop in this different timeline. We're going to send Jung to his timeline. I'm going to go to my timeline where Rising's king again. We still have decent shmups for all. Whereas in Jung's timeline, things are going to be a bit really different socially. But we can discuss that in another time, another chapter, another plot. But we got Third Strike taking us on the third timeline, taking on this TLB, hopping out, popping bullets everywhere.
Yeah. Honestly, the Toa timeline, the Toa Power timeline, and the Racing timeline are one of the same. That's the reason we have to strive for more shmup, more chill interaction. Because pieces aren't different from normal, from shooters in 3 dimensions. They are their standing. Remember, shmupping friends.
You like your waifus in 2 dimensions or 3 dimensions?
Honestly, if you want a debate for waifus, I'm going to talk about them too. I'm going to explain their situation. Because I can be there have very interesting social repercussions.
They're asking, what's the difficulty of this pattern? Give us a difficulty percentage. Uh-oh. Looks like Jung kind of fell out. I have to carry the show here. All right. I'm just going to stay on.
Wait, I'm going to now explain. Well, we are in a cave game, so they're already tackle with things. So we are going to start talking about this. What was honestly a good thing if they aren't something to make process relationships. Uh, think of waifus they have always existed. They are this is a psychological term. If you remember, they call the anima. It's a representation of love and affection based around the self-perception of individuals. This can be in a romantic, friendship, or sexual manner. But they aren't really bad on these specifications because they are a reflection of someone and its ideals in a relationship or in a social affection situation. The issue of modern day is that most people use them to replace relationships. Societies which have commodified the need of affection for a third party, normally by destroying the ways to people from contacting others or making close communities by social isolation or derision.
And my friends and
Oh,
citizens, this is what we call a Jung wall. This is why you should hire him to help psychoanalyze you so you can live a better life the first time. You don't wait till the third strike when Jung's on your side. So if you hire Jung, you'll get it on the first strike, not the third one, not the second one, but the first one. So please hire Jung.
yeah, the Jang man, like they call me. For the second name, which I use for my initials, Geer. Man,
All right, and that's time, I guess. He basically dodged the walls of Jung while you were talking. So there you go. That was the Jung wall. In bullet form?
no,
Looks like
it
there's another
wasn't a
thing
Jang
after
wall.
this.
That was an I cannot say that. That was an annual. I cannot say the name of the other.
You know, I don't know what the score was, but I think we all win in this one, score or no score. But I hope he hit his goal. Because I was too busy focusing on the Jung wall, the walls of Jung. So, hey, this one's for my boy Third Strike. He got on the first time. He got his ETA on time. He got everything going on time.
He made it extremely well. I'm going to say my iconic phrase. Excellently good run. Excellently good run.
All right, well, that's all I got for you guys. Love you all. Just want to say before I go play Mars Matrix.
Oh yeah, the Mars Matrix. And remember one thing.